One of my mentors told me I should stop charging cash for marketing consulting but start taking equity instead, which sounds great until you realize there's only one of me. So I built this. It's called the Invincible AI Growth Engine. It's not another AI writing tool. Stick around for about 90 seconds and I'll show you why that matters. Let me show you something fascinating. This is you. You're trying to do marketing. So you ask an AI chatbot to write some ad copy. And it does. Beautiful ad copy. Brilliant. Shakespeare would weep. Then you ask it to write an email sequence. Also great. Hemingway-esque in its brevity. Then you ask it to build a funnel strategy. Perfection. Sun Tzu himself couldn't have planned it better. Now here's the fun part. These three things have absolutely no idea the others exist. The ad copy is targeting CEOs. The email sequence is written for marketing directors. And the funnel strategy assumes you're selling to small business owners. Congratulations, you just gave your marketing campaign multiple personality disorder. Most AI marketing tools are like hiring 100 freelancers who are all really good at their jobs, but have never met each other and aren't allowed to talk. Hey, what audience are we targeting?
Enterprise CEOs.
Cool. And you?
Mid-market managers.
And you, behind door number 3?
Small business owners.
Perfect. Great. Love that for us. This is what stateless AI means. Every conversation is a blank slate. No memory, no continuity, no idea what happened 5 minutes ago. It's like having severe memory loss, but making it your entire business strategy. Most people who look at their marketing realize this is a problem. So they try to solve it with more tools. They build systems, databases, workflow boards, spreadsheet trackers. And you know what those do? Absolutely nothing, because spreadsheets don't stop you from being wrong. They just document it in real time. See this? Row 1 says we're targeting large enterprise companies with high-ticket deals. Row 15 says we're targeting small businesses with an entry-level offer. The spreadsheet doesn't care. It's not going to tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, these two things contradict each other. Maybe we should talk about that. Nope, it just sits there, judging you silently, like a disappointed parent. So here's what I built. The Invincible AI Growth Engine is an AI system that enforces a 12-step business growth framework. And the key word there is enforces. Watch what happens when I try to skip ahead. See that? It won't let me. Not because it's being difficult, because you can't build a customer acquisition strategy before you know who you're actually selling to. Knowing and uncovering who you are selling to is step 1, avatar intelligence. That is what sequential dependency means. Later steps inherit context from earlier ones. So when I define my avatar here, that becomes a constraint. So now when I get to step 4, the system generates transaction value strategies specifically for enterprise CTOs who dislike buzzwords. It can't forget. It can't contradict itself. It can't have an identity crisis. Generic AI output.
Use viral growth hacks and explosive social media.
Invincible AI Growth Engine.
Your avatar dislikes that. Here's what actually works for CTOs in your market.
That's not me being clever. That illustrates the system refusing to let me be careless. From the foundation, the platform moves through the major drivers of business growth: average transaction value, how often customers buy, lead conversion, lead generation profit expansion, referral generation, referral conversion, customer lifetime value, and exit readiness. Each one is a lever. Pull any single lever and you get a result. But pulling them in the right sequence, that's where something different happens. Each improvement sets up the next one. Better conversion makes lead generation more valuable. More referrals amplify whatever lifetime value improvements are already in place. Now you might be thinking, cool system, but what's it actually worth? This is one tactic the system generated for a specific market, just one. A consultant putting together something like this from scratch typically charges a pretty good chunk of change just to get started, to deliver just one tactic. This system generates far more than that. The context built in earlier steps shapes every output in every step that follows. Decisions accumulate instead of evaporating. The marketing it produces is built around your specific business, not a blank slate that's never heard of you before. On top of that foundation, the system adds another layer of customization: 15 voice and tone options, 19 marketing channels, 26 copywriting frameworks, 6 AI assistance modes. Multiply those together and you get 44,460 possible output combinations per tactic. And that's where the math becomes genuinely difficult to think about, because this isn't one tactic. The system evaluates growth opportunities across 8 growth strategy areas. When you multiply 44,000 possible combinations across the thousands of tactics that could be recommended for each growth area, the total number of possible outputs is larger than any team could produce, manage, or replicate. That said, The goal is not to produce a staggering volume of content. The goal is to find the right opportunity for the right business at the right step and generate something that's actually built around that, not more output, smarter output, better decisions, and a business that moves forward as a result. The system is not filling in templates. It's generating recommendations and assets based on the business, the buyer, the company context, the growth tactic, the selected channel, the selected copy structure, the selected voice and tone, and the selected AI mode simultaneously. Every output is the product of all of those inputs at once. Change any one of them and you get something different. Change several and you get something very different. A team of consultants couldn't produce this by hand at any price that made sense for most businesses. It's not that consultants are bad. They're great, I know. I am one. It's that the engagement model is broken. You're buying disconnected pieces from different people who've never seen the full picture. But by looking at the full picture, the system can react and adjust and regenerate output when you change something. No more forced, disconnected pieces. The platform is built for two types of users. The SMB plan is for independent business owners who want to identify growth opportunities and generate assets for their own company. The agency plan is for consultants, agencies, coaches, and marketing professionals managing strategy across multiple clients. Two different situations, one framework, same results. Agency accounts can currently manage up to 500 client companies from a single account during the alpha rollout. Each company keeps its own business intelligence, its own recommendations, its own generated assets, separate context, separate strategy, separate deliverables for every client without the context of one bleeding into another. Think about what that means in practice. Every improvement you make strengthens the next decision you make. Every lever you improve makes the next lever more valuable. The business doesn't just get a little better, it starts generating more revenue, more profit, more long-term value. That's what the Invincible AI growth engine was built for, not to produce more marketing, to help you build a business that makes more money, deliberately, systematically, in the right order. Okay, real talk here. If what you want is trendy copy that sounds like every other AI tool, this will disappoint you. If you want marketing that makes you feel busy, burns up your time without actually accomplishing anything, that is everywhere, and usually for free. At least I hope you are not paying for that. And if you're looking for another prompt engineering course where someone teaches you 15 ways to phrase the same instruction, there are thousands of those too. Easy to find. But if you're tired of marketing that looks impressive and falls apart 3 weeks later because nothing connects, nothing remembers, and nothing compounds, this is for you. This is new. There are no case studies yet, no testimonials, no before and after screenshots with hundreds of suspiciously good sounding but unverifiable results for a new offering. Just a system that works, that I built, a structure I am using too. Right now I'm looking for early adopters who understand structure beats hype, who are willing to document what happens, and who want to help shape how this evolves. What you get: full access to all 12 steps, locked-in pricing, and direct input on what gets built next. What I get: real-world validation, permission to share your results and feedback that makes Invincible AI Growth Engine better. Fair deal? The link to join is below. Access is open to early adopters at locked-in reduced enrollment right now. Visit vectin.com/subscribe to join at early adopter locked-in discounted pricing. Remember this? This is what stateless AI creates, marketing with no memory. But this is what happens when your marketing system refuses to forget. One system, all the context, no contradictions, no resets, no surprises. It's almost boring how well it works. Almost.